Can y'all hear me? Howdy, howdy, howdy. This is not a new show. I did a little bit of it last year. I hope y'all can hear me. Thanks, Patricia. I gotta leave in a minute to pick up my roommate from work, but I'll be back in a while. Cool, 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 cool. So, I did a stream called M is for MLM and Murder about this case. From what I mean, the only reason I was interested in it is because Stampin' Up CEO's daughter has been arrested for allegedly murdering her ex-husband with her new husband. And so we're going to watch the arrest video that happened in August. And then we're going to watch the pretrial stuff. I'm a little quiet again. Dad, hello? Can you hear me now? Is that better? Let's turn this off. Hopefully that's better. I turned myself up. Allegedly. Everything alleged. Also, OBS is, it's quiet on every scene, so you're just gonna have to turn me up, and I will promise try not to blast your eardrums out when we watch the video. What is happening? I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening with my camera. What's up, Linda and Hannah and Coconuts and Janet? I'm gonna call you Sam and Janet. Is that okay? Brandy Lee, my dad is watching football right now. I think he's watching football. He's watching something. It sounded like football. Don't forget to take your medicine. If you haven't already. Oh, this is why this is messing up. Because of this. Let me turn it off. It's supposed to be back there on that shelf, but I had to recharge it. Yikes. There we go. That's so much better. Janie! Janie! Oh, cool. Okay. It's okay if I call you Janie then? Yes. Everyone is technically innocent until proven guilty in a court of law and all that good stuff. Why am I interested in this? Because multi-level marketing. Because Stampin' Up! Is like one of the G-est rated companies of all time. It is a kind of like Creative Memories, which is also multi-level marketing, but it's like a craft MLM. Since you know I love crafting here, I was like, what do you mean the daughter and kind of heir to the throne of this MLM empire has been arrested for murder for hire? And also murder because her husband. Because murder, yes. So we're just gonna watch. I'm not bringing anything special to this. I'm not a lawyer. I am just an interested, nosy person on the internet. So. Okay, Raven. Drive safe, please. Or drive safely. Whatever floats your boat. So this is the arrest video. And we're going to watch it. And I'll turn this volume up. I hope. There might be ads,
we know
so
family
sorry.
is important. And pets are part of your family.
I'm just gonna mute this. Oh, here we go, skip ad. She's smiling? Why is that lady smiling or is she crying? Oh, she's crying. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. She's crying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I thought she was laughing and I was like, what? She's crying. I think that's her mom.
Can I be with the kids, or can you at least bring the kids out to me?
Yeah, we'll have to talk to these officers inside, okay?
Oh.
Marla, my neighbor, has temporary
I'm here, Shanna. I'm outside.
Oh, that's her neighbor.
Oh, yeah, probably. Can I? You want me to go get her shoes?
You can roll up to the front if you want.
Liam was on top of me. He came in at 5. I heard him taking it at 5.
Yep.
Almost turning to now.
You're all good with that?
Is that okay?
Still good with them. You guys good with them going back in?
You go ahead, go on the kids.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Do you want me to go get her pants?
Abby? Oh, no. I say, you have orders on the Instagram that I was managing for you. You have orders to just have Grandma help you get into. Where are your jeans, Mom? I know where they are.
I don't know why the ATF is there. Because you've got local police, this guy over here on the left, and you got ATF there.
They're on my counter in my bathroom.
Are those the jeans?
It was on the box. The address,
If they let her take prescription medication to the jail, what else? What is that?
Yeah, they'll let her take what she has, and then they'll order more if they have to. Yeah.
Do you want to get all of my medications are in my bathroom on my counter and in the drawer under the right seat? It has a box that I don't have, but I mean, you guys call my doctor.
We'll just need to see like it's a valid, and each jail has a medical person that will evaluate you.
Oh, okay.
Deal with all that
Okay,
stuff.
perfect. Yeah. Stop here.
It's gonna be the white vehicle back there. We'll go to the
Love you, honey.
passenger side. Yep.
Hi, Barbie.
Best off.
Oh, they're extraditing her to Florida. Maybe that's why the ATF is there. Because she's in Utah. Because Stampin' Up's in Utah. Her parents, I think, bought her a house out in Utah. And they are bringing her to Florida. Then what we're going to be watching in a few minutes is going to be in the Florida court. Maybe that's why. Because I'm an idiot. My brain's not working. I wonder why she's not. I don't know. People process stuff differently, so I don't know. There's a lot of police there.
Medicine. Good?
I'm good. Thank you.
Alright. We're gonna bring you inside real quick. Get you out of the warm car, right?
Oh, that's nifty.
And step out for me. We're gonna go through these doors over here. And then there's gonna be a hallway to your left there. Have you take a left there for me?
No.
And we'll go down to this last door here on the left.
Let me, so we're gonna find out more when we watch the hour-long video, but there was a murder for hire. Allegedly, she was the one that planned the murder of her ex-husband with her new husband and this other guy that also I think he's the one that's testifying against them, but there was 3 people involved in this whole thing, and it happened in Florida. She ended up moving out, I think either back out or moved out to Utah after the divorce and all this other stuff and the murder and everything. And the picture on the front, this cover picture right here, that picture was taken at the funeral. That's her and her current husband at the funeral of her ex-husband, and they're smiling like that. At the funeral. Yeah, people are all different, but it's, you know, feel free to comment on what we're seeing. It's just the reason why we're looking at this is because this lady that we're watching, she is the daughter of the Stampin' Up founder. I don't obviously how you react to traumatic situations doesn't make you innocent or whatever guilty if you're alleged to have done something. I just think it's wild. I just think that's a wild. It looks more like that's just a wild picture situation. So, hey, Lily Pop.
Have you stand there for me? And I'll have you take a seat over here. And what I'll do, actually, if you want to face the wall for me. Which one's tight?
They're both tight. The right one's more than
The right one's more tight? Okay.
but it's okay if it's
I'll loosen it a little bit. Are those cuffs putting any strain on your shoulders or anything?
alright, but it's okay.
Okay. Well, I'll get you down to jail as soon as possible, and then we'll get you out of these cuffs.
How far away is the jail?
Probably about 10-15 minutes.
10 minutes, but there's a bunch of construction, so.
I feel bad. Do you want me to grab this and put it in the trash?
No, we'll get it for you. That's all right.
Do I need to take my water?
Do you want any more water before we go?
Sure.
You want a little bit left?
Oh, she's crying. Oh no.
I still have to throw it out.
Good. Yep. So I'm gonna put your seatbelt on. I'll get you down there. It's hot. So hot, my vehicle can't keep up.
I say it's hotter for you guys wearing all the stuff you guys have to do.
And I'll get you down there so you're out of cuffs. I know those are uncomfortable. So just sit tight for me, all right?
Okay, so that's the first one. And I was... Where's the other video? Okay, here we go. I guess I should do a... Hi, Shelby. I testified in 2 trials. The first was a hung jury. My ex-boyfriend and his mom hired a hitman to unalive her husband. The mom just got paroled after being incarcerated since 1997. She Facebook messaged me. Oh my God, Shelby. I hope you're doing okay. Wow. Have a good night, Charlene. The U.S. Marshals handle interstate extraditions. I mean, it's been a couple of years of waiting to be arrested and stuff like that. I think maybe it hasn't been even a year, but if you want to watch the older stream, we looked at that, and then we can watch this, and then we can kind of go over the details if we're still confused. Why? What are you doing? Oh, he's adjusting the white balance. I'm an idiot. Like, you know what you're doing. The cameraman wasn't doing anything shady there. They're adjusting to the white of the paper so they can make the, like, the skin tones and stuff correct for the streaming, so, or the, whatever, videography. So. No audio yet. That Sharky woman that from Austin that was murdered by her husband, Chris Watts? The Chris Watts one? If so, yes, she was in an MLM. If that's a different one, then I'm not sure. Okay, sorry. We're just gonna skip forward. Buffer, buffer, buffer. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's not an hour long. Is the audio messed up? Come on. Sorry. I don't know what's going on.
Here's one thing I think that the court should be aware of.
Okay.
External hard drive as well. Of course, we haven't reviewed the contents of it. There is one thing I think that the court should be aware of.
It's really quiet.
Since we had the issue, the next point issue come up, it was immediately shut down. So we did not have access to further discovery post the date of it being shut down.
What is that date? I believe it was November 15th, Your Honor. Okay.
So essentially, we tried to get through as much as we could, and that's just basically to give the court an idea of where we're at in the discovery review. Not that I think the court thought we would go through all of it in this time, but just there was a hard stop date is basically all I can say. But fortunately, we'll be able to take this back and start up.
I turned myself down. That's as loud as it is. We'll go. I can try to rewind it. I wonder why there's nothing in the center. Let me see if I can find a better feed. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay, let me try to boost the sound.
External hard drive.
Okay, hold on. Copy. I'm going to open Chrome and I'm going to try to boost it because it's up as loud as it will go on my end. I initially had turned myself down so y'all could turn up the volume, but I don't know why it's not going louder, so just give me a second. Oh, we should have watched the arraignment first. Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll watch that first. Volume booster. Sorry everyone, I'm trying. don't know what I use on my computer downstairs. Sound booster that works, 900. Volume booster. Okay, let's just add to Chrome. Add extension. Copy. Okay, paste. What? Is there any sound? What the hell?
We plan on getting started immediately.
Nope. Hold on. Sorry everyone, I'm trying. Remove from Chrome. I don't remember which one I used on my computer. Alexis Sharkey worked for Monate. Oh, yep. You're right, Hannah. Yeah, no, there was nothing. Yeah, so the founder of Stampin' Up, her daughter allegedly murdered her ex-husband with her current husband and this other person. Well, hired it, but planned it, you know what I mean? Web. Here we go. It's over here. I don't hear anything. What is going on with my audio? I know audio is happening. Oh. I just double checked that I've got sound in general. We were just watching this. I'm gonna see if I can hear something.
Reported it, but they didn't get a good answer from the authorities.
So it's my fault. Yeah, there's something wrong with my audio. God, what in the world? In this case, the only pictures I have are her, the accomplice, and the ex-husband. But there could be more. Why can't I hear anything? Okay. Okay, we have sound. It's Chrome. I'm gonna turn my audio very low. I know that y'all are probably already have your audio loud for me anyways. I'm gonna turn my microphone down and I will turn up the system volume as much as possible. So we're just gonna have to suffer. I'm really sorry. Hey, Kathleen. This is from 2 months ago, and then we'll watch the next one. But this is the Jared Bridegan's ex-wife's arraignment in connection to his murder at Duval County Courthouse.
Hey, this is Fran in Jacksonville for the Gardner trial. Okay, fine. Just checking to make sure you guys are good. We're getting close. Yeah. Okay.
Is this getting blacked out because I'm streaming it? Oh no, it's because of the court. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Jose Baez, Professor Ronald Sullivan, and Patrick Brody on behalf of Ms. Roth.
Thank you, Mike. All right, we are here for arraignment in Shanna Gardner's case.
We would enter a plea of not guilty and demand discovery at this time.
All right, would you like a formal reading of the indictment?
No, Your Honor, we would waive that.
Okay.
Your Honor, speedy trial will run April 13th, 2024. This morning, the state has filed and provided to counsel a notice of intent to seek the death penalty. Don't publish at this time. The state of Florida, by and through the undersigned Assistant State Attorney, does hereby give notice to the defendant in this case pursuant to Florida Statute 78204B that the state of Florida intends to seek the death penalty for the first-degree murder charged in the indictment. The applicable statutory aggravating circumstances as set forth in Florida Statute 921-141 are as follows. First, the defendant was previously convicted of another capital felony or a felony involving the use or threat of violence to a person, subsection B. Subsection F, the capital felony was committed for pecuniary gain. Subsection I, the capital felony was a homicide and was committed in a...
They're seeking the death penalty. This is in Florida. So she was living in Florida, shared custody with her ex-husband. It got tumultuous. Allegedly, she coordinated allegedly with her current husband and this other guy to do away with her ex-husband. And very soon after the funeral, she moved back out to Utah, where her mom is, and I think her dad too, but her mom is the founder of Stampin' Up, which is a multi-level marketing company. So if you missed the first stream, the mother's paying for her defense, from what I understand. Yeah, the mom is paying for the lawyer. And if you missed, again, I'm not trying to make y'all go watch other stuff. We covered a lot of, like, the backstory of the murder and stuff in the first stream. I assumed Florida, but wasn't sure if Baez was credentialed in other states. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, now we just watched the body cam footage, and she was upset when she was in the room. Whoever posted that video cut out some of the content, so we don't know. Other than it's probably upsetting to be arrested, but...
calculated and premeditated manner without any pretense of moral or legal justification. Now, the state of Florida requests the defendant provide the state of Florida a statement of particulars listing the statutory and non-statutory mental mitigating circumstances that the defendant expects to establish through expert testimony, the names and addresses of those mental health experts under the authority of State v. Steele 921 Southern 2nd 538.
All right, thank you. Does the defense acknowledge receipt of that notice?
We do.
All right. And are all
No, I don't think that she knew that she was gonna get or that they were going for the death penalty when she was getting arrested by the police officers. But I'm sure she got the drift that she was getting arrested for attempt or whatever, not attempted murder, but whatever they arrested her for. And Hannah said, and prosecutors always seek the death penalty when it's possible because they can use it as a bargaining chip to get a plea deal. So she would have known about that. Juries decide death penalties in Florida now. Requires a unanimous jury. And unanimous jury. I used to watch TC. I don't know. This is definitely not true crime. This is just me being nosy, and I obviously don't know anything.
Gardner's counsel, capital case qualified.
We have two that, well, we have one that is for certain. I am as well, but I'm not caught up on my CLE, but I plan to in the meantime, just as a backup. Mr. 𝐔𝐒𝐄 will be serving as death qualified counsel for the purposes of moving forward.
Okay, so Mr. 𝐔𝐒𝐄 will be lead counsel. I'll need you to file the proper credentials, Mr. 𝐔𝐒𝐄, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
For the capital portion of it, correct?
For the capital portion. And as soon as I get caught up on the CLE, I'll recertify that with the court, just, I guess, for housekeeping purposes.
Yes.
It's a little redundant, but.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he is not caught up to on his CLEs for the state of Florida, and so they have an attorney on for it's part of their team that's going to be like the stamp of approval person so that he can try this in Florida. Yes, the crime is prosecuted where it's committed, and the crime was committed in Florida. In that arrest video we watched with the body cameras, she was arrested in Utah.
Thank you. All right. What is the status of any discovery in this case?
Mayor, Mr. Baez provided the email addresses of counsel and their paralegals. We will send a link for our electronic discovery today.
Okay. And from this point forward, because it is a joint indictment, I'm going to schedule all hearings with Mr. Fernandez from this point forward, since it's a joint indictment. I've stricken those cases until Ms. Gardner came back into our jurisdiction. Do you all have kind of an idea of when you're going to be sending that link and how long you think that you will need in order to get at least an initial review?
It will be sent today, Your Honor.
Okay.
We plan on getting started immediately, depending on how much. I have no idea. My understanding is
there's about 7 terabytes of data. I would suggest maybe 4 weeks past date.
Do you have an idea of the number of
7 terabytes of data? Oh my god. That's gonna take so long to go through. This is 2 months old. Oh my god. 7 terabytes of data? Holy shit. Good night, Barbie. You're gonna go Google Stampin' Up, never heard of it? Yeah, we did a little bit of a recap on one of my streams if you want to do a quick recap. Hey, Jessica. 7 terabytes of data is so much. I mean, it's not like the most, but it's a lot of data. It's a lot of data. Okay, I'll mute myself again.
witnesses?
Over 100.
Category A?
Yes, ma'am.
Dude, fix your face. You see, he's just giving her like glances across. It's probably doing it for the camera. We know. Oh, I forgot to fix Nightbot before we went live. Dadgum. I got something off of Facebook Marketplace and I was like trying to set it up and then recrap. I love it. I do recraps too, DC. That's what I'm going to call them now. I'm going to call them recraps because this is Duval. county. I'll look up the docket for you tomorrow, DC. Charlene, you're the best. Also, I can do all of the hearts I want to on my Windows computer because it's not gonna ruin my camera. Oh my god. I tell Fally to fix her face all the time. Then damn RPF. Yes.
When are you going to file your disclosure?
One has been filed in Mr. Fernandez's case. I'm going to file a joint one in both cases now that they're joined next week. I've spoken to Mr. Bias. I'm going to provide him a list of civilian witnesses by email.
So much for going to bed soon. Now I'm intrigued. Sorry, Charlene.
My thought would be, it's not exactly 30 days, but maybe Fridays would be good days. And
The one thing that this isn't everyone's mentality, but one thing my spouse has told me from working on the defense side for several years now is that the defense is, and I'm not going to word this correctly, but when both sides are doing their jobs aggressively and in an excellent way, it prevents people who are innocent from getting, well, it prevents innocent and guilty people from getting their rights trampled upon by the government. So it's necessary, and it's also very difficult to do. And that's probably bastardizing like what he said. So like I'm sure the lawyers in the chat are cringing at me saying that, but like the essence of that because I'm like, how can you do defense? And the way that he describes it, it's really an interesting take, and I think both are needed. Anyways, let's continue.
I'll do special sets on this.
Oh god, Jose Baez is a snake? Do we want to do a... Oh god, and apparently then we have snakes. This is just like a traffic wreck. You desperately want to look away, but you just can't. I'm debating on listening back at 1.5, catching the replay, or just suffer through so I can participate in the live chat. Just participate in the live chat, Jessica. Just get into trouble with us here, you know?
How does everyone look on December 1st?
That works for the state, Your Honor.
Works for the defense.
Okay, then we will schedule this matter on December 1st, 9 a.m., and that will be for pretrial, and I will set the other cases accordingly.
Understood. Your Honor, we plan on filing a 𝐔𝐒𝐄 motion for Professor Sullivan. Would the court require a hearing for that, or I'm not certain what the court's procedure is normally for that?
I don't...
What is pro-hoc something? Live chat is where I need you at, Jessica. Don't let us down. We need you. School got canceled because of the freeze. I'm so happy that I don't have to teach until Thursday now. Yes, Carmen. Party until Thursday. Let's freaking go. Lawyers cannot put someone on the stand knowing they are planning to lie. A lawyer for a guilty client can only do so much. They cannot allow a witness to commit perjury. I love that. Christy! Christy, you're not here. You didn't drive to my house. I'm just kidding. I know you're I know you had to fly to pick up your other car. I hope your drive went safe. The lawyer who dated Casey Anthony? This guy? What is happening? Why are we in squirrel hell right now?
Don't necessarily, unless the state wants to be heard
No.
Dude, this dude, like, I know. Setting aside, we're just doing this on the civilian take, okay? My perspective and my like, if you're giving me those looks when I'm talking, I'm gonna be pissed. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's not just because, like, oh, you're a girl, you can't take it, blah, blah, blah. You're being an asshole. And sure, are you doing it on purpose because you're a lawyer and you're trying to, like, make the other side, I don't know, do something? Maybe. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It'll be fine. All right.
Thank you, Erin.
All right, thank you all very much. See you all then.
You know, if you would just, like, tilt the mic up so we could hear what you're saying, that would be awesome. Courthouse. That would be so awesome. Jessica, I feel like I trust your recall. Sorry for the motion sickness. Oh, this is a full... Look at the gallery! It's one thing for a public defender to defend people accused of terrible things, but I don't understand these defense attorneys that choose to defend terrible people. I don't know. I know the mom, I think, is the one that's bankrolling this. We love Jessica's fact. Jessica's right. Holy shit. We're taking a detour. We're taking a detour. Yes. Yes, I want to leave. Oh, God. No thanks. Report Anthony Baez had sexual relationship. Deposition documents released during Casey Anthony's bankruptcy case reveal shocking details about Kaylee Anthony's murder case and her relationship with her lead defense attorney, Jose Baez. Y'all, freaking hearts and hype in the chat for Jessica for having, like, the brain of a lifetime. Oh my God. If you're listening to it, here's the description of the image that we're looking at. Casey Anthony leaves with her attorney, Jose Baez, from the Booking and Release Center at the Orange County Jail on July 17th, 2011 in Orlando, Florida. Red Huber Pool Getty Images is where they got the image from. Take notes. Sleep with your lawyer. St. Petersburg, Florida, newly released court documents reveal shocking allegations against both Casey Anthony and her defense attorney, Jose Baez. Baez? I'm sure I'm butchering this. I'm really sorry. In July 2011, a jury found Anthony not guilty in the murder of her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee. In a deposition, the private investigator hired by her defense team says Baez and Anthony were involved in a sexual relationship and claims Baez told him Casey had murdered Kaylee and dumped her body somewhere, and he needed all the help he could get to find the body before anyone else did. Dominique Casey made the accusations during a deposition for Anthony's bankruptcy proceedings. In the affidavit, the investigator says Anthony wanted to pin Kaylee's murder on her family or the meter reader who found the toddler's body. Baez hired Casey in August 2008. Casey says a month later he overheard Baez tell Anthony... tell Anthony that she owed him... you can read that here. ORAL_SEX in exchange for canceling a television interview. No. Is this a joke? No, it's not. God. We're just waiting. Dear God. It must be. Okay, I hope I still. Anyways, you get the idea. You get the idea. Oh, awesome, Julie. Probably why Aaron Hernandez was found guilty. He wouldn't give Baez special favors. /sarcasm. It is literally in every professional ethics lawyer's book. You cannot have sexual relations with a client. At least find an attractive lawyer. Allegedly, Casey Anthony was seen running naked through her defense attorney Jose Baez's office in late 2008. What? Casey's parents paid for her defense, I believe. Oh my God. Sit down, dude. We're sick to our stomachs. Court TV would never. High knowledge.
Fran, can you sit?
That's some tall hair. I haven't seen a poof like that in a very long time. No shade, I just haven't seen that since, like, I was in 7th grade. That's gonna damage the shit out of your hair, isn't it? Nightbot's still going wild. I'm sorry. I didn't have I forgot to fix it. I got on one of my own squirrel trails and I ran out of time. So, I'm sorry. Look at this volume. Oh, is that his ex-wife? Is that his wife? His widow? That must be his widow. I don't know why they're Jared's widow. Whoever is doing this camera needs to go back to school.
You just get that off.
Oh my God. That's his widow. Oh, there was somebody in the gallery and her hair was like a chunk, you know, just lots of volume. Okay, we're just waiting. That's what we're doing. Okay, I don't think there's anything left in this one. Okay, escape. We're gonna go back. Okay. Oops. Hold on. We are doing Jared. Paste. Oh, hold on. It must be on First Coast News. Videos. Must be a live stream. We're looking for something about a month ago. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so it's today that you got the external hard drive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then I've also, I've been handed a form titled Unlimited Waiver Speedy Trial. Have you gone over this with your client?
Yes, we have.
Okay. If you could please place Ms. Gardner under oath.
I do.
All right, thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
I've been handed a form that's titled Unlimited Waiver Speedy Trial. Have you gone over this form with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and it has your signature on it. Did you sign it indicating that you have, in fact, gone over this with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
The form indicates that you've reviewed both the advantages and disadvantages of waiving speedy trial. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and has anyone threatened you or coerced you to get you to waive speedy trial?
No, ma'am.
Promised you anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I will find that the waiver of speedy trial is freely and voluntarily.
Jane, we are at, I think we're at the same as you. We are at 24 degrees, so not too bad.
Entered. I'm signing the form now. Due to some of the amount of discovery and the additional issue in the Fernandez case, my intent is to place this case at the last week of January so that I can have the hearings necessary in the Fernandez case. So we discussed in chambers the February.
Wait, that's gonna be this month? Sorry, I know it's quiet. I gotta fix it.
February 2nd date. Is that clear for all sides?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll use that date.
So, like, you, from what I understand, and hopefully maybe a lawyer can correct me, you have a right to a speedy trial. You can waive it, which I think is what they are doing, so that they can have more time to look over the evidence, which means it could go on for a while.
Date, and I'll come back for pre-trial. So it'll be February 2nd. That's a Friday, 9 a.m. And that's for pre-trial.
Carmen, I love that. Also, Carmen, would you be interested in a stream where we look at a book a distributor wrote about her admiration for Gary Young, and just put tons of pictures on trips that she went with as a distributor and all the time that she looked up to Gary Young? I mean, you could probably use it as a reference for your character. For sure, Charlene. Maybe they are asking for a speedy trial and I just messed up. This is not law tube because I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a nosy squirrel, you know? Okay.
Okay. So anything else we need to take up?
The defense filed a motion at docket line 38. The state has no opposition to that motion for grand jury testimony.
Yes. Thank you.
Can you just put the microphone a little bit closer? Like, for the love of God, please.
All right, based on the motion and it's unopposed, this court is going to sign the order granting the defendant's motion to disclose grand jury testimony.
If we look at more of these, which I'm going to because you know how nosy I am, I will run it through Premiere Pro and we will gain up the sound. So I didn't realize they were going to have trash audio. Oh yeah, Brandy Lee, next level. -6 degrees Fahrenheit? No way.
Thank you for that reminder. Anything
state, Your Honor.
All right, thank you all very much.
Thank you, Judge.
I don't know why we're lagging.
Number 9, Mario Fernandez-Saldana.
Okay, this is her, either her current or her second ex-husband, the one who is also in trouble allegedly for the murder of the first ex-husband of Shanna.
Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning.
My name is Jesse Dreiser. I represent Mr. Fernandez. I'm here with my co-counsel, Mr. Hill, and lead death penalty counsel, Mr. 𝐔𝐒𝐄
So from what I understand, in Shelby, London Kite, yep, it's a way cool name. From what I understand, if you're on, I follow Bruce Rivers, and if you are on a death penalty case, you have to have like a lawyer who's approved to handle a death penalty case. So you could be the lawyer hired by the person, but you also have to have somebody who's like qualified. I don't know what the correct term is. You have to follow Bruce, or maybe Shelby can tell us. But that's why he was saying, he was making that statement about the death penalty attorney.
From a housekeeping perspective, we also, given the next point issues, we brought the state this morning a 10 terabyte external drive so that they could download as much as 10 terabytes of data that they can onto that hard drive so that we don't need to use NextPoint anymore. We have downloaded some discovery, so it's not as if we've been in a total standstill since the filing of our motion, which shut down NextPoint. But I don't know how long that will take.
I think he brought the 10 terabytes so that they could get all 7 terabytes of data, from what I understand, and that would be plenty of room. So they were probably fed up with NextPoint because it was going so slow, and they just wanted the hard drive. How much 10 terabytes? I have a 12 terabyte hard drive. It's a big boy, and they're not cheap. So the fact that these firms just have these big old terabytes hard drives laying around, wild. I love that y'all are talking about how cold it is. Oh, for his side, 7 terabytes for her, 10 terabytes for him. Interesting. Okay. See, I should have just had Jessica on, but I'm in OBS.
For them to get everything uploaded onto that, but I assume in short order. In addition, they did hand us a thumb drive of ATF records this morning, which we haven't reviewed, but it was given to us prior to court this morning. And then in addition, I believe there's a number of terabytes of poll camera footage that was downloaded onto an external hard drive that I believe, if I understood the state correctly, took like a month to download onto this external. So it was handed to Mr. Baez and myself and both of our teams, and with the idea of review it, trade it off, figure out a way to download it, and Mr. Baez and I agreed.
This dude doesn't handle any of his data transfer shit. Some document processing company like 𝐔𝐿 it used to run handles this for him. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter? No. I'm just frustrated because he's like, they're going to figure out how to transfer this data. No. You put it in a computer or you put it in a transfer machine and then you transfer it from one hard drive to the next hard drive. And you can do that twice. And is it probably going to take 48 hours? Yes. Oh, it took you a month? Dear God. It snowed here today. Oh my god. I'm just kind of miffed. It's not...
That we would do that. I have it in my possession now, and I'll try to figure out a way to get him a copy or just hand that over to him in short whenever we've had a chance to review it.
Okay. And then the defense has, on Mr. Fernandez's behalf, filed a motion to disqualify the 4th Judicial Circuit, Office of the State Attorney, related to some matters on that next point, correct?
Yes, ma'am, we have.
All right,
We've
and then...
received the state's response as well.
Like, literally, it is as easy as either having a laptop or a computer, hooking up the first external drive, hooking up the second one, making sure your computer recognizes it, opening up the one with the information, copying it, and pasting it onto the new one. That's literally as easy as it is.
The state has recently filed, which this court has reviewed, the defense motion in addition to the state's response to that motion. And if you all, my understanding is there is an agreement related to a number of the emails that the state is conceding that would be attorney-client privilege.
Yes, Your Honor. In our written response and conversations with Mr. Dreiser and Your Honor in chambers, there are emails he's referenced. We concede those are attorney-client privileged emails. The state has not reviewed them. Law enforcement has not reviewed them. I provided Mr. Dreiser this morning with reports from Next Point showing that those emails were never read, opened, or accessed by anyone from the state attorney's office or law enforcement. Additionally, I provided him a report from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Computer Forensics Investigation Unit. They did a forensic examination of the Jacksonville Beach Police Department computer. That report also indicates that the email folder that contains those privileged documents was never opened, accessed, or read by anyone in law enforcement or the state attorney's office. You can see they're privileged. Our position is we did not read them.
All right. But there's one contested document, correct? Or one contested document that the defense is saying it was attached.
I know you can turn up your volume because she just sounds much louder. It doesn't matter. This is beside the point. I would love to go and set up the audio and the video for a courtroom so that it actually would work. Oh my god.
Attached to an email, correct?
Yes, but to respond, they may have provided that information to us this morning. We haven't reviewed any of that. Those emails that they concede are attorney-client privilege were uploaded to Next Point by the state's own admission. They have been able to be accessed at a minimum by anyone at Next Point, by law enforcement, and by the state attorney's office. I'm not prepared to respond today as to whether anyone saw it or didn't see it. I don't know that. But to answer your question, one document that they intend on using, that they've read and they've reviewed, and the court and defense and the state discussed in chambers this morning, and I think that's what...
I think he's... I don't know why he's saying all this. I wish I was a lawyer. But it's like, I can't wait for, is a big lawyer ever going to cover a multi-level marketing heir to the throne's, alleged murder trial? No. You just have me, a nosy squirrel, with lots of questions. Why would they have never opened and read the email? Because they probably were busy, or they're just buying time that they don't want to have to respond to it today about what they decide. They're just being careful. But I don't know. That's just my guess. Everything is going to be me guessing and raging about the audio.
Is really the crux of what the next step is going to be.
Okay. So you're going to take time to review what they've given you this morning?
Yes, and then I would like to come back in short order, perhaps next week, and respond to what we discussed previously as to whether or not an independent or neutral magistrate appointed by the chief judge.
Okay, we're going on Squirrel Trail. Charlene? Yes, go to site. Parents of Jared Bridegan's ex-wife's patently lying in child custody docs after mom's murder arrest. Oh. No. It's not a lucrative papercraft company. It's a multi-level marketing.
Are you serious? You could have said, like, not only is the daughter alleged of murdering her ex-husband, the mom is the overlord of a multi-level marketing company. Come on, dude.
Hi, Lynn. We're looking at murder content. We're getting demonetized. Okay. Exclusive. The parents of Jared Bridegan's ex-wife are asking a court to grant them custody of their grandchildren, but in the petition they appear to provide glaringly false information.
Oh no, not a multi-level marketing overlord giving us false information.
Well, a stunning development in the murder of a Microsoft executive. Police arresting Jared Bridegan's ex-wife, Shanna Gardner-Fernandez, in connection with his killing. But now the question becomes,
ignore the bottom,
what happens to their two kids?
With Bridegan dead and his ex-wife, Shanna Gardner-Fernandez, in jail and accused of his murder, her wealthy parents, Shelley and Sterling Gardner, want to keep the couple's 11-year-old twins.
Mark Eiglarsh is a criminal defense attorney. Mark, welcome to the show. I want to quickly play what Jared's older brother said on America's Newsroom earlier today, just reacting to the news, and then he...
Close. Forget it. Coming to the court and patently lying by filling out a form with false information warrants a complete dismissal of their application. Matrimonial lawyer Marilyn Chinitz, who represented Hollywood stars Tom Cruise and Michael Douglas in their divorces, told Fox News Digital. Carmen, welcome to Snarkies. Oh no, my video's playing? Wait. I can't hear it. Am I? Oh. So that's Shanna on the right. Those are her twins. And that's the other guy who is, that's Mario, who's standing next to his counsel, who is also arrested and is either in jail or prison or jails waiting for her, or for the trial and everything. And those are the Stampin' Up! Founders. Gardner-Fernandez, 35, was arrested August 16th in West Richland, Washington, for allegedly orchestrating the murder of the Microsoft executive and father of 4 more than 19 months ago. Because he had 2 more kids with his widow. The 33-year-old was shot to death in front of his toddler daughter, Bexley, in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Oh, that was this case. Shit. Sorry. The petition filed in Benton County Superior Court in Washington State asks a straightforward question about residency. During the past 5 years, have any of the children lived outside Washington State? The Gardners reportedly checked no and failed to fill out the next set of questions that asked for a comprehensive list of where the children have lived and with whom. Gardner-Fernandez and the children only moved from Florida in December 2022 to escape scrutiny from the highly publicized murder. So this is Jared Bridegan. That is his widow, Kristen, and those are their kids together, and then the twins are the ones with their faces blurred. The Gardners, whose primary residence is in Utah, bought her the $1 million home that became her refuge before her arrest. So yeah, mom and dad bought her a house. Sorry, Jessica. Thank you for telling me. Chinitz said the Gardners may have provided the inaccurate answer to ensure the case wasn't litigated in Florida, where the paternal grandparents live, but the maneuver could backfire. Oh my God. The court will look at that petition with a really jaundiced eye, the high-powered attorney said. She added that it's unlikely they misread the question given that they both signed the legal document, as did their lawyer, under penalty of perjury. Oh, shit. Shanna Gardner-Fernandez making a virtual court appearance in Kennewick, Washington on October 5th, 2023. Interesting. Gardner-Fernandez is facing charges for allegedly orchestrating the 2022 murder of her ex-husband, Jared Bridegan, in Jacksonville, Florida. Derek Shook for Fox News Digital. The Gardners offered another puzzling answer to the question. Do you know of anyone besides you and the parents who have or claims to have a legal right to spend time with any of these children? Again, they checked no. Oh, that's so shitty to do. You know different. But Jared's widow, Kristen Bridegan, with whom he shared 2 children, Bexley and London, has publicly begged Gardner-Fernandez and her parents for visitation. Before Jared's murder, the exes had joint custody, and the twins lived half the year with their half-siblings. After Gardner-Fernandez's arrest, Kristen tearfully begged for the children to be reunited, and we looked at that video on the other stream. It's titled M is for MLM and Murder, if you want to go watch that. We are their family. We love them, she told reporters. Despite my constant request to see or speak to them, I have been denied and continuously ignored. We watched this before. Jared's parents, Gaylord and Joanna Bridegan, have also asked to spend time with their grandchildren. This is a highly publicized case where the widow and paternal grandparents are out there saying they want to see the kids. I can't even justify why they would make that false statement, Chinnet said. Under another question asking the Gardners to list the children's assets, they omitted the twins' sizable trust accounts. You don't say. Excuse me? Shelley Gardner owns the lucrative papercraft company Stampin' Up!, which is also a multi-level marketing company, but it doesn't say that here, and has financially supported Gardner-Fernandez for most of her adult life, according to court papers previously obtained by Fox News Digital. The Gardners, who own homes across the country, sold their oceanfront Jacksonville beach vacation property for $3.65 million last month, further cutting their ties to Florida. Because maybe was there a attorney who needed a retainer? What? Oh, never mind. It doesn't say that. Oh, here's documents right here. This is the custody partition. Gardner-Fernandez, who is expected to be extradited to Jacksonville, also signed the petition, ceding her parental rights to her parents. In a declaration which was not signed by Gardner-Fernandez, the Gardners requested that the children have limited or no visitation with their mother because she is charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, solicitation to commit first-degree murder, and child abuse because the murder was committed in front of Bexley. Gardner-Fernandez is indicted alongside her estranged second husband, Mario Fernandez, and the shooter, Henry Tenon, who had pleaded guilty and is cooperating with prosecutors. The trio is accused of conspiring to kill Jared on February 16th, 2022, after he dropped the twins off at Gardner-Fernandez's home. He was lured from his car by a tire placed in the road and was gunned down in front of his daughter, Bexley, then two, who narrowly escaped with her life. Bridegan and his ex-wife were locked in a bitter custody dispute at the time. Good night, Shelley. If convicted, Gardner-Fernandez and Fernandez could face the death penalty. The Gardner's lawyer, Rachel Woodard, and Shelley Gardner didn't immediately return requests for comment. Gardner-Fernandez's criminal defense lawyer, Henry Cox III, also did not respond to a request for comment. Gardner-Fernandez's criminal defense attorney? You mean this must be oldish, because the new guy is Baez. Wild. Thank you for that, Charlene. grandparents, do you want to ensure that these children to have mental health issues because denying them access to their mother is how you get that? And also their siblings, like the fact that the MLM founder was saying like, oh yeah, we don't want them to see their paternal grandparents or be able to see their half siblings. Come on.
Should have a hearing as to whether the one document they do intend on using is a privileged and work product communication.
Okay. And so, and just for the record, I want to put this court's reasoning on the record. So the court offered, and Mr. Fernandez, you should know, okay, that this court takes the privilege that you have between your attorneys extremely seriously, all right? That is a veil that cannot ever be lifted unless and until you decide, okay? So this is the offer that I have told both the state and your lawyers, and I'm telling you directly that the offer from this court is a layered approach to shield this court from any information that I am not entitled to. So the offer to your attorneys is for this court to refer just the in-camera review of the contested information / documents. My understanding is the state is conceding a number of those. However, there's one document that I have no knowledge of, okay? I can keep it that way by having the chief judge appoint a independent circuit judge to conduct the in-camera hearing the way in which that judge would see fit. I would get an order based on that hearing from that court, and I would conduct the hearing of the disqualification, accepting the findings of whether that is in fact attorney-client privilege or not, without this court receiving the information that is contained within that document. Therefore, shielding this court from any potential of information that I'm not entitled to. Okay, so you can hear it directly from me. Your attorneys will discuss it with you further. And based on, I guess, the new information that's been provided to you this morning, additionally, maybe it changes your position, maybe it doesn't. And then you all can talk about it, whether the defense feels comfortable agreeing that I would just conduct the hearing on the disqualification without the in-camera review, or if you're requesting an in-camera review, that would be this court's course of action, essentially, like if you wanted to have someone independent. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Which very may well be dispositive as to whether the second, your hearing of disqualification would even take place, depending on what the court, the independent circuit court judge found. I mean, I can see.
I don't think it dispenses with the issue that you.
Brandy said, I don't know where I'd be in life without my brother, which is why when our boys, then 8 and 10, now 9 and 10 and a half, bio half-sis, about to turn 2, needed permanency, we stepped up to adopt her too. You're incredible, Brandy Lee. You and your family are. I think there are parts of it that are dangerous, Rebecca B, and I think there's stuff, obviously, that's more easily shared that's not, contentious at all.
Brought, because it's an access issue at that point in time. I could conduct that portion without getting into the substance, in which I want to avoid getting into the substance of something I may or may not be able to, but I think the issues raised, it has to be of record, it has to be litigated, because you're asking for that remedy. The 66 emails, I don't think that one document necessarily is dispositive of the hearing that I would conduct, is my understanding, because you all are still alleging that it's uploaded into some cloud. So what I'm trying to resolve is what you all can't agree on without me having access to information that I'm not entitled to.
Understood.
All right, so I will see you all back December 11th, 9 a.m. for pretrial. That'll give both sides time to review / talk, see if it changes any position on either side. And you can let me know where you want to go from there. And
Yes, Your Honor. That's all we have today. May we be excused?
yes.
Thank you. Have a
All
nice
right, see you Monday. Well, next Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so then there was other stuff that we missed, so we're just gonna go snooping. Okay, live. We want to just ignore all the political stuff, okay? Just we're looking for multi-level marketing alleged murders. Murder, sorry. This is from 1 month ago. So, here we go. I've never seen a court not turn the sound on for this. Yeah, but Brandy Lee, they could have ended up with really shitty parents. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you're a good human and that you treat kids like with dignity and give them the love that they deserve. Like that is not while that should be like the case and like that people should get that or kids should get that, they don't. So like I'm gonna say you're an awesome parent. So Elizabeth, here's what. If you're just joining us, you might be confused. No. Sorry. Okay. Stampin' Up is a multi-level marketing company that is a craft, scrapbooking multi-level marketing company. The founder up here, okay, this is the founder. Her daughter has been indicted or whatever for the murder of her ex-husband. Not only was she said like, hey, we think you did it, we think your husband did it, I guess they're estranged now, and this other guy, Henry Tenen, did it. So there's 3 people who are in trouble for this, and Henry Tenen, the one who actually did the shooting, is working with the state to testify against these 2 people for the murder. And it's very twisty. And so after all this stuff happened in Florida, because that's where the murder happened, she left with her twins, and her mom, the founder of the multi-level marketing company Stampin' Up, bought her $1 million home to hang out in until she got arrested. So, and extradited to Florida. And if you missed the first stream, it's M is for MLM and murder, or dial ML, I don't remember. It's on my channel. We kind of covered the a little bit of it, and now we're just watching stuff because we're nosy. I mean, I'm nosy. Those look like comfy chairs. Hey, Harper. Yes, Jane A, 100%. I'm gonna skip this. They're just laughing and talking and stuff.
Good morning.
There we go. Here we go.
Defendants on this side, visitors on this side. I'm sorry?
Hi, all. Welcome back.
Case at 16-2023, CF0074412. That's 1 count of tampering with evidence and 1 count of misdemeanor.
There's lots of shit going on in other states too, but Florida's wild sometimes. Probably too, the bigness of it, and also maybe more coverage, and it was a very gruesome murder, so.
Excuse me.
Thank you. So no press code 4. 30.
Okay. I texted her earlier, but I misplaced my. Oh, here it is. Check if she had.
5 and 6. Fernandez-Saldana, Gardner. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Jesse Dreiser. I represent Mr. Fernandez.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patrick Curdy here from Ms. Gardner, and Mr. Baez is on Zoom.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Baez.
I texted Karina a couple of times just to check on her. And open invitation to hang out at my parents' house is always extended to them. Is the sound? Yes, the sound's very low, Lynn. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's the audio. I don't know how to fix it. So yes, it's very low and I'm super sorry. I mean, let's try one more time, I guess. Hold on. Let's see. Oh. What are we in right now? Okay. Oh, here we go. Just kidding. Sorry, guys. I'm an idiot.
You're late. Okay, good morning. And Your Honor, this morning the state has provided some discovery to both Mr. Dreiser and Mr. 𝐔𝐒𝐄 as requested by defense counsel in their motions demands for specific discovery, including emails between the state attorney's office and Next Point, emails between myself and the Secret Service, taint agent, emails between Jacksonville Beach Police Department, and
I didn't realize that my extensions would carry over into Edge, so I'm super sorry. We've lost full screen, so let me just adjust this real quick. Because of the audio thing I have, I think. So we'll just do that. Is that okay? Okay.
And the 2 Secret Service taint agents who were given the defendant's devices and removed that data.
Yeah, you can just click on bring them over from Chrome. Yeah, it wasn't you, it was me and my technical difficulties. The challenges, the horrors persist, but so do I. You know that meme? The technical difficulties persist, and so do I. Oh, good.
Mr. 𝐔𝐒𝐄 and Mr. Dreiser have requested some additional discovery. I will get to them. I have reached out to Next Point to speed up the subpoena in Mr. Dreiser's file, that process for that return. And I understand defense counsel seeking depositions. I'll make myself available either late December or early January to take those depositions.
Again, good morning, Your Honor. That's correct. The state did hand us a couple inches stack of paper this morning in response to some specific discovery that we requested from the state. We haven't had a chance to go through it, but we will. And I did, on behalf of Mr. Fernandez, send a subpoena 𝐑𝐄𝐒 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐒𝐑𝐄𝐓 to Next Point. So I appreciate the state reaching out to them to have them facilitate that perhaps faster than they would in due course. And Mr. Baez and Mr. 𝐔𝐒𝐄 and their team filed a motion. So we would just ask for time to be able to review the return of the subpoena, the documents that were given to us today, a disc that was given to us today, conduct further discovery to flush this issue out further, and I think we discussed February.
Is that Mr. Baez on the camera right there? Looks like it. Maybe it's not.
Second being the next court date, and that is fine with Mr. Fernandez. And I should say, I waived Mr. Fernandez's appearance today, and I spoke with him about it, and he accepted that waiver. Just for that.
Thank you. Mr. 𝐔𝐒𝐄, do you agree?
Yes, Your Honor, we agree, and we also waive Ms. Gardner's appearance for the purposes of this hearing.
All right, thank you. And did you check, Mr. Baez, are you still okay on February 2nd?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, dear God.
All right, so I'll pass.
Someone's volume's working, it's just not everybody else's microphone. For the love of God.
Passed both cases to February 2nd, 2024, 9 a.m., and that's for pretrial in both cases.
Thank you very much, John. That's all I have. Maybe excused?
Yes, thank you.
And if I don't see you, have a nice holiday, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your
No,
Thank you.
Your Honor, the state next address the case of Jose Ramirez and recall in this county.
Okay. Okay, there's nothing else for this one. Okay. Let me go back. Alright, let's go down. We're looking for... That was only 2.7 thousand views 1 month ago. Sorry. I'm just looking for... Why hasn't anything... So if you want to see some stuff, there's definitely lots of people who've covered this. Oh, Court TV's done it. Oh, sweet. Okay. Hold on. The man who killed Jared Bridegan was ensnared by phone, bank, and car records. This was from 9 months ago. Body cam footage.
Yeah.
This is the body cam footage for Mario Fernandez.
Right on top. Oh, alright. Hang on. Good.
Come on.
Well, you're the one to ask stuff, right? Because he's a cool kid. You're the one in charge. Well, the only keys that need to go to there is the vehicle keys, but
the other keys are yours?
The other keys are mine, correct? What does that mean?
He's a low rent. Low rent. Is it yours?
Yes. 1 second, 1 second.
Go to where it says making a difference back there.
Sure.
So you're going in the back of my car. I'm going to search you real quick.
Sure.
Just go in the wider stance for me. You got anything on you?
Fine.
Got anything on you?
No.
No?
Nope.
Really? You're always there at the right time. That works. Hey, first time in 10 years. You know, and you guys finally put your feet down. Like, where's that from?
Sir, one more question. Can I get in contact with my brother about my dogs?
Where are your dogs?
I have 3 dogs. They're at a townhouse, but I just need my brother to be able to take care of them.
Okay, we'll take care of that. You're not going to jail on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, can you trade out customers?
You want to trade them out now?
Sorry for the wind noise. You're good, Lynn. Just send me the discovery and I'll decide already. Yes, Lynn.
Yeah. Can I help him?
Sure.
You can go back to how you were. Lift your hands up.
Awesome. Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Hey, no way to put these in the front, right?
No.
That's not a thing?
It's against policy, man.
Got it.
Yep. Just hang tight.
Won't carry that with you. That's his stuff.
Okay. So this is a phone. It's on airplane mode. We're just gonna have you transport up there. Okay. Just turn it over to. Just hang on to it. We'll grab it when we get there. Okay. All right. Sounds good. You know what? You can't take his stuff. Okay. You're out of it. All right.
Is there not like a procedure for like marking stuff when you've had it? Like this is kind of odd.
So, excuse me, officer.
What's up?
Nobody told me like what's happening.
I'm just gonna take you, and they're gonna talk to you down there. Okay?
Yes. I'm streaming.
They'll inform you of everything down there. I don't really know. They just called me.
Sorry, I was talking to my mom. Hopefully y'all can hear me now.
Transport, are you?
Down where exactly?
To our headquarters.
Okay.
Wait, I don't understand arresting procedures. If they pick somebody up, I could probably Google this. Like I don't. It doesn't matter. He already got taken in, so it doesn't matter. I'm just confused.
I've got your keys in your wallet and everything.
Keys, wallet, phone.
They still have your phone.
Is my phone coming with me?
I think so.
I think okay. This is not. I'm just confused. I'm sorry.
I just got what they gave me, man. They'll bring everything else down there, okay?
Okay.
That's a lie. You gave it back. Okay, never mind. This isn't what this case is about. Okay. We were having audio issues, Tish, so I can turn myself up now, but we were having major audio issues, so I had to turn myself down earlier to be able to hear the video, and then we were able to turn the video up, so. Is that better? Let me know if the audio is better now. We were just having major sound issues earlier. If you're just joining us, this is Stampin' Up, a multi-level marketing company. The daughter of the founder of Stampin' Up was indicted for the murder of her ex-husband. Her husband was also indicted, and the guy who actually did the hit. And the guy who did the hit is working with the state to testify against Shanna and Mario. Okay, I don't know what else to do to improve it. I think I'm gained up all the way that I can be gained up. I don't have testing. That might be better, but I'm not sure. My noise gate is just awful right now. You sound fine to me? Okay. Well, sorry, I'm trying my best.
Turn northeast, then turn left. Turn right, then.
This is just pure body cam footage after this, so unless there's like questions being asked.
Some people have them policy. Some people have them policy. Even smaller.
Okay, they're just talking. Okay, let me go back. So we just watched the body cam footage. We watched Shanna's body cam footage earlier. I'm just looking. I'll keep y'all updated because I don't know. If you don't know really quickly what Stampin' Up is, we looked at it on another video, but okay, Illuminati, I don't care. Nope. Okay. Okay, this is Stampin' Up, and I'll move myself. Okay. They've got some pretty wild videos on their YouTube that we've already looked at. It's an MLM for stamps. Yeah, I mean, they're part of the Direct Selling Association, which means absolutely nothing because all the people who are on the board of the Direct Selling Association are in multi-level marketing, so there's no incentive for them to actually keep their, in my opinion, there's no real incentive for them to protect the consumers in any way. They do these craft things. It's just like cards, and you can do all this stuff if you get it at Michael's or something else. Yes, Jessica, it's an MLM that's easily found at Goodwill next to the party light. I'm trying to see, where's your social media? And again, we've looked at this before. What the good stuff is this the one with the musicals? Let's see, we've watched some of this. Which one is the musicals? It must not be this one. It must be another company. Here.
Hey, I was thinking.
Do you want to go to the Stampin' Up Regional?
Let me try to turn the sound up.
With me next month?
Well, I haven't been a demonstrator for almost a year now, so probably not.
Well, I was actually thinking that you might want to come as my guest.
Thanks, but probably not.
All right, ladies, we got the shrimp primavera.
Thank you.
And the chicken pesto.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Would it bother you if I invited Sheila to the regional?
No. Why would it bother me?
Well, I know she used to be your customer, so I didn't want to ask her without talking to you first.
No. Be my guest. But trust me, she is not interested in stuff like that.
She said she'd love to. She's been wanting to go for a year, but has never been invited. She's so excited she can barely stand it.
Hey, can I see that?
Yeah.
It's so bad. Okay. So they've got lots of demos and stuff like that. Wait, this is the song one.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I wanna hear you say, I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am. Destiny require every dream to believe. Take the chance, lead the dance, and run with what is in your heart. Let the magic start. You're in charge. Yes, you can. What's the plan? Come on, let's do this and do it now. I wanna hear you shout. I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am. You can do it, don't you know? You can have it, don't you know? You can be it, anything, anything you want. I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am independent. Watch me dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. In control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am.
So, anyways, let's stamp it up. That was 11 years ago. So 2013. They've got more. Oh yeah, this is the Stampin' Up! Convention 2013 closing session. That was wild. I think we've looked at that. They have more songs though. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna watch this one. No, this isn't a song. Is this a song?
Wanted a discount?
No, there's a song. Hold on, there's a song. There's a song. There's a song. Making a difference in Orlando, Stampin' Up. I thought there was a song. Anyways, I'll have to find it. But you can go watch the first video because we looked at a lot of the songs. They're pretty wild. They have a ton of content on social media, so I think the milk in my tea curdled. Well, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'll check with Charlene to see about when the next hearing's gonna be, or whenever they're in court next. And if you want to watch this kind of content, you can come back to my channel. Oh no, Christy, I'm sorry. Good night, sleep tight, or if you're waking up, then don't fall asleep, but I hope that you do have a good night's sleep whenever you do fall asleep. So don't forget to take your medicine, don't forget to hydrate, and I will see you next time. And no, I don't have my outro, so I'm just gonna have to end the broadcast.